Hello and welcome to this part. Still on the woodland walk bit. In this bit we're going to look at, if you can hear and see, water. Many woodlands do have water between them. Waterfalls, rivers, lakes. And once again, something for you to take a picture of. As I just walk around to hopefully a better viewpoint so you can see the water, there is two ideas of taking water. There's the instant freeze the water as it comes, and there's the long shutter speed, make it go creamy and white. Now there is a lot of videos which seem to like it in the creamy and white and take very long exposure times. Now for some people that's fine, but in some cases why don't you just take both ways, a fast way and a long way, and see which one you like best for that image. It is so easy to just take a long image and blur out all that water. As you can tell, I know my way around here a bit, but there's the amount of water here might be more than it used to be. Because it actually rained all day yesterday, but it hasn't completely filled up all of the place. It's got this delicate little manoeuvre across this fallen tree. You could have animals, you could have ducks, you could have a bird drinking, you can have insects on the top of the water, and as the saying goes, you can have leaves or anything floating in the water. All of this might bring you something to take a picture of. You can't tell, but this is actually a good 12 feet down to this water down here. This water down here is about 12 foot. And I have this water here that's running past is about 4 foot away. Back onto my log. And as I say, you can have a big expanse of water, you can have a little trickle, and you can have the hidden bits like what we started with, where you can just see the waterfall quite a distance away and you can't get close to it, but you can zoom in. Now once you zoom in, especially at where we started, the image is going to be rather dark. It's going to need a long exposure to stabilise that back off again. But as you walk, we know the water is down here. In some parts, it's actually that dark bit right there. That's the water. This bit here. You get glimpses of it. And they'll be framed by the trees, the bushes, whatever. And you might have a glimpse of something which sets it off, makes it look different. And as we started this video part, once again, you have all of plants and flowers that you're walking past. So to bring it together, I kept it separate, talking about each individual item, So you didn't have to watch a whole very long video about a walk, which can take 30 minutes or longer, depending on what you're going to take pictures of and what you might find in the bushes, in the trees. But you need to just find the image. Don't go for the obvious. As you can hear, the wind is picking up. I think I will have one more shot and seeing the river here. If you can hear it, it has to be near. Let's just see this bit. You see, there's the water pitfall, little tiny small one. You've got the tree, you've got the tree there, following the river as it goes this way. Now you can zoom in and see, but as soon as you zoom in, this is quite dark, so you will need a tripod, you will need quite a long exposure, so that is likely to go white. But as you see, look at the splashes and the texture that it has just fallen as it is. Now, this is the safest place to be, is against the tree I'm against, because if you go down, there is nothing to hold on to. It's quite a drop. So, you have the water. Find different places to take the picture from. Don't just take it from the simple place. Move around. Try and get something a bit more unusual. Now, your water and the amount of it will depend on where you are, and if it had just rained, and whether there's water there anyway, or whether it's rained so much that it's made some water feature that would not be there normally. But it's all being, what I have said throughout all, is observant. And we still know the water is here because we can still hear it. Now some places will have their water more visible and not overgrown with plants, so you can see it clearly. And the water from this bit down here, which is behind them trees, comes out here. And if you take it, the bubbles of the water do make quite a pattern on the water, don't they? Something you wouldn't expect to see. Of course, it would be stopped by trees, fallen trees, rocks, all which will give different movement. So, on water, something else that you can find in a woodland, but just keep it listed. There's lots of things you can take pictures of when you go on a woodland walk, if you keep your eyes open. Thank you. Like, subscribe and comment, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.